Lsem Cup. I'm SSR Mayhem bringing you tonight's live action here at Spa. Tonight's event featured the B-main drivers, as the drivers have qualified this week as for tomorrow's A-main race. This is the first week back from our break. We took about a week off, let the drivers relax, and now we're back here. This week, qualifying featured about 20 drivers who came in. Some of the drivers were just done, not too happy with the track selection, but things happen like that sometimes, and sometimes that's what you got to deal with. And not all the time, it's going to work out. So it's unfortunate we can't get everybody here. Some couldn't make it, but we are here tonight, and we are going to do our best to bring in some racing action here tonight. As right now, 4 of the drivers out of the B-main out of a 7-car field have arrived, so if these 4 drivers do appear to be the only ones here to tonight's race, they will automatically advance to tomorrow's race. But we will still run the race tonight because it is scheduled to be ran. Right now, Lsem Blue Trans on our screen there, running for Team Lsem K&N. I believe they are still in the top 10 in points. Don't have the point sheet up on me right now, but we'll get that momentarily. And if this is your first time to the Lsem Cup, this is a 39-week race season. A lot of good action so far this season, a lot of great last-minute passes, down-to-the-wire racing action, and it's just been a thriller. Team badges still with the first 5 wins of the season, 3 for Shadow, 2 for Lawrence. So they have put on a clinic in the Lsem Cup. So stay tuned, we're just getting everything ready to go here. And right now we're just giving, like we said, we're just giving these drivers some practice time, as we still have some drivers that need to get in, and hopefully we can get them in. If not, we'll just be going racing here momentarily, but it's what it is, and we got what we got, and we're glad to see that these drivers have made it here tonight to run their race. Lsem Team 3, if that is Lsem 3, Drago right there. Drago running his wonderful car. Looking sharp, looking bold. If you're just tuning in with us, this is week number 6 of the Lsem Cup. Right now we're finishing up practice. It is a small field tonight. Only 7 drivers were scheduled for this event. 4 of them have arrived. So practice is just now finishing up. Tonight's race is a 20-lap race, so we will bring the lobby with us as we have to redo the lobbies once races are over, make sure things are good to go. This will be a 1 pit stop required race. It doesn't mean they have to only do a 1 pit stop race, so they will have the opportunity to run as many times in the pits as they need to throughout this race, as this race is a fuel and tires race only. And the reason for that is this race could be kind of hectic. We did some practice trials throughout the week and made the final decision. So fuel and tires, but it should still be a good event. And like I said, we got some drivers on here tonight that will race, as like I said, if we don't get another driver here. These guys who have shown up will all advance to tomorrow's A main action race. So we'll see how that goes. We're just getting things set up here, and once we do that, we'll be ready to go. Right now, looks like Raptor's having some difficulties getting into the lobby, so we'll just wait for a lobby. Them. And it looks like we might get some Lsem Lawrence here with us tonight. So stay tuned, as we are still waiting for Raptor to make his appearance here. And welcome, Lsem Lawrence. It's nice to have you here tonight, last minute, but hey, glad to have you. And I don't have the party audio on yet. Yeah, I forgot.
Hello.
And welcome, Lsem Lawrence. I gotta redo that again. Alright, so tonight's race is B main action, as 4 out of the 7 drivers who are here tonight. So as of right now, it looks like there will be automatic advances for all of them, but we are going to continuously run this race here tonight, as right now Raptor is having some difficulties, so we're going to have a little bit of time here. But talk about a week off here, Lawrence, and we're back to the Lsem Cup. Not a lot of attention in this week's race. Might have been the track selection and car, but regardless, we're here and we're ready to go.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know I'm looking forward to this. This is my home. Like, X-Class is home. But I know for a lot of people it scared them off, but I still think it's going to be a good race.
And you know, it's just been a really exciting season so far. Team Badge 5 wins straight, so a streak going on right now as you are representing Team Badge still going into tomorrow's A main event. And it's going to be really exciting, trying to go 6 straight. But this is a very interesting race this week, as this is, to me, a up for grabs race. As fast as some of these cars can be, it's really easy to make mistakes, and as light as the car is, well, mistakes can be made extremely easy.
Oh yeah, definitely, like, no doubt. I mean, all the time, as I've said to a couple, the first S-bend after a rouge, and then the second S-bend going into section 2, and that's all where the time is. Other than that, you just gotta pray and just get on it. But as soon as you lock up or run out of aero, you're off.
And we got to watch these cars this week, especially myself. A lot of the qualifying I was watching, and it just seems like I said, it can be really easy to make mistakes. But honestly, if you run a conservative race and you don't go out of your way to try to make big moves early in a it can be rather fun, and it can be rather easy to avoid some wrecks, but that's not necessarily always the case. A lot of people try to go early to win races, and well, things happen. And hopefully we don't see that here tonight, as it is a small field. And right now, it looks like we're really having a hard time getting a hold of Raptor here. Raptor is still waiting, so we're just waiting. We're just gonna see what happens here. We're gonna give him a little bit more time, because right now it's a 3-car race, and doing what we can to get the
Who's gonna be in tonight?
Well, are you asking about the people who aren't here, or are you asking about the people about?
Yeah, no, like in general, yeah. It's like what's the actual lobby lineup?
Well,
who's meant to be here?
Well, SSR Kamikaze, who qualified but wasn't sure if he was going to make the race here tonight. Lsem Snucci, who was backed out the last minute due to some lifetime situations. We also have Lucas McNeese, who's actually online, but we cannot seem to get a hold of him here, as he just hasn't been responding for the last hour. We also have MG Love Hades, who also says who wasn't going to make the race at the last week, said go without us if he can't. PPS Lucky, who wasn't sure if he was also going to make the race here tonight. But, and USS Control as well, so it looks like Raptor will not make the race, so looks like we're going to have to go without him here because... Hold on one second.
I'm going to go with we're not needing a safety car.
We're not running one.
Oh, we're not running this. Okay.
Oh, if you want, it doesn't matter. They have the idea down, so we'll just run the race. All right, we're gonna go running here as Raptors dropped out. So we're gonna get ready and we're gonna rock and roll here. And anyone who's watching, yes, this is a very small field of cars this week. We didn't have a lot of attention for this race, and things happen. But we've got plenty of cars. We've got a full field for tomorrow's race as long as everybody shows up. And in the next week, but right now what matters is the F1 cars to spot this week, as we'll see what they're doing.
Interesting stuff.
Well, I kind of let them decide on their own what they're doing here, so, and it looks like they're gonna start. I don't know what they're starting with here, but
they might be doing what we did.
Yep, they're going.
Yeah.
Oh, nope, okay, so they're doing the pace lap. Alright, we are doing the pace lap. Yes, it's a little dysfunctional right now this week. If just tuning in, we are coming off of a rest week, so sometimes getting off of that, getting that rust off, shaking things up. Well, yeah, it's the B-main, we could have those mistakes, we could have those dysfunctions. When we get to the A, we get to the main race of the week, that's when we need to get everything running properly and have things flying. And tonight, all these drivers are automatically in, and that also includes Raptor as well. Raptor, who actually made the call, will qualify for tomorrow's race, even though he was not able to connect tonight. So 4 drivers have gone through.
So this is more of a formality to see who comes out on top. So they're fighting for kind of 9th, 10th and 11th, essentially. Although we qualify tomorrow anyway, don't we?
Yes, that was up in the air. Let's see why we wouldn't.
We've done it. Might as well carry on doing it.
That's the reason. Well, the reason for it is the situation. Force has actually gotten a little worse in private lobbies, and it's starting to become more of a problem. It has shown that throughout this week of qualifying, and just really unfortunate, what's going on. But we're trying our best. Anyways, here's the starting lineup here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. In the number 1 position, it's Lsem Drago. In second is Lsem the Butler, and in third, who we will make that announcement, Lsem Blue Trans, moving to SSR, as he has not changed his gamer tag yet. He's got a lot of school stuff going on, so 2 out of the 3 drivers, Lsem is represented very well this week in the Lsem Cup, as it should be, Lawrence.
Well, yeah, I mean, why not?
It is the LSCM Cup. We want the LSCM drivers to be there.
Exactly.
And, we look back throughout the season here, Lawrence, and, week 1, you weren't here for that race, but LSCM Shadow, who took that race under his wing and did not look back. He took the lead about lap 5 or 6 and just got away from everybody. It was a really great race. At the end, there were Blue Trans and Bomber's last-minute pass. It was a controversial call, but everybody here at the LSCM staff, the MEA staff, decided that it was a clean pass. So that was one of those situations. We also had the week 2 at Prague. It looks like we're going green flag racing here. It looks like they decided to let Drago have that lead in. This is, and before we go on to throughout the rest of the season, because this race is basically already set in stone on how things are going to go, we can pretty much take a briefing on how the season has gone. And I gotta say, besides that race, we went to week 2 of Prague. Week 2 of Prague was a phenomenal race. I thought it was one of the most exciting races of the season. It was not.
Week 2 was fun.
And you
It
know,
was very fun.
so many people,
Very fun race.
so many people said that race was going to be horrible, it was going to be out of control, it was going to be wild, and
There were some wild things.
and it just,
Obnoxious wall hits, but it was still a good race.
you know, before the whole race, I mean, you gotta go the build-up of that week. That week was literally a build-up of hate for the race, and it was just constant hate by so many drivers. There was a few drivers that were like, you know what, it is what it is. It's part of the schedule. We know what it was about, but you know, people knew it, and the people that didn't complain, they stuck with it, and the people that did, I mean, hey, they were there. So at the end of the day, you know, and I know I'm kind of stuttering about this, but it was just such a crazy week. I mean, so many people as trans now battling for the lead here with Drago, and at the end of the first lap, Butler seems to be having problems early on in this race, but it was a really good racing. I mean, you got to go all the way back to that race and think about, you know, what all happened. I mean, at the end of the race, Elmar Harmonic had a big incident that kept him out of contention later on in the race. Another late accident. We also had the AMR Rufus last-minute pass to get around FTR Servi, that was a phenomenal pass. You know, also AMR Rufus. Well, and then we also had Bugle and Rufus battling it out. That was another great battle. I mean, there was so much that was going on in that race. I mean, I'm going to let you talk here about it, but going back, I think that was probably one of the best races of the season, if not the best so far.
Definitely for potential overtaking and potential amount of screw-ups, we'll say. It is definitely the most packed or fulfilled race of the season that I've noticed. It was just a phenomenal race. Even from C to D, everybody, there must have been like 40 odd drivers. It was a good setup. Everybody, there was a good chunk of people that didn't like the track or didn't like the car choice or didn't like both together. But when it came down to it, everybody had a good race.
Oh yeah.
Even, I know one of the guys spent half the race in the wall because he couldn't get the chicane right, but he enjoyed his race. Like, what's wrong with that?
Well, you know, the funny thing is, Lawrence, at the end of that race, everybody, I mean, even the guys on the back pack, everybody said that was a really, really fun race. I mean, and it was fun to watch.
Drago pulling the handbrake in the first corner and locking up on the grass, allowing Trans to get through.
And yes, so now Trans is the new leader here. And we go further in the field. I want to go back a little bit just to see how Butler's doing, as he had some early incidents. And Butler with the slick paint job on that car. As always, he's always doing Team Skies. Team Sky paint job. They're the same every week, but he really knows how to line it up properly on each of those cars and with the different kinds of cars that he has.
Definitely got that now.
But you know, we go into this week, and I actually have the qualifying times on me right now, Lawrence. And for this week's race, before we go back throughout the season, you know, you actually were the top qualifier at the 138.6. Right behind you was Lsem Zombie with the 139 flat. And then here's a surprise, and I don't think people should be as surprised. You know, I'm not surprised, but
like I said, I saw that name. I have no idea who that is, but it's a good time.
And Miss Bunny Boom with a 139.2, who was here in week number 3 of the LCM Cup. She actually raced
that was for the P1, wasn't it?
Yes, and she dominated that race. She was dominating the C main. She's actually over half a track length ahead of everybody in that race, and then she could not make it into the B main. She actually had to drop out. So we don't even know what her potential would have been that weekend. I know a lot of people were like, "Whoa, who's this?" And she was just out of this world and
smacking it out of the park.
And with her in this week, she's supposed to be racing tomorrow. She said she'll do everything in her might to make that race, pretty much, because she was actually supposed to get her computer fixed, and now that her computer's fixed up, ready to go, she should be able to race tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see her tomorrow in that race. But she has definitely made a point, because right behind her was SSR Bobbers, and we know SSR Bobbers from Team Doritos with Nicole has been working really hard all season long to crack the top two, if not get a win, and he's more than capable of getting a win. This is actually his field in F1, so I know he's looking forward to tomorrow's race. Right behind him was HCR Colonel with a 140 flat as well.
It's nice for him to come back. I mean,
oh, yes.
He was very, he had it down in week 1 and then just fell off the face of the earth. I know he put a quality time here and there, and he didn't seem to show up. I'd like to race him at some point.
And HCR Colonel was really excited to come back this week. He actually was going through some really tough times. Life sometimes takes a hit, and there's so much more. This is as much as this is a series and we want to see everybody in. Sometimes life gets in the way of that, but it's nice to see him back for sure. We're glad to have him. If you know Colonel, he's a really good driver, and it was rough to miss him for a while, but glad to see him back. And as it showed, he's top 5 in qualifying, so good to see him back. And right behind him is Lsem Sloth Reflex with a 140.4, and Sloth has shown his strengths throughout the season for Team Lsem 3, as his teammate Drago, who's actually in this race right now, is they are working together, and I believe they're top 5 in points. If I'm to believe, I don't have it as well, as Drago's actually in pit road, getting his pit stop done and taken care of. So we'll go on the Butler here.
I'm just doing that. I've just been listening to his car and I've been watching how it moves. I think Butler has traction off.
And Butler's actually one of those drivers that actually does take traction off of every car, so that wouldn't be hard to believe.
I completely agree. But this car in this track loses a lot of time. Look, there you go. Yeah, straight away, you see it. Yeah, you can just see it everywhere. Watch it coming out this time. Yeah, I mean, this will light it up.
Right there.
As soon as he gets on it, it'll throw it.
And that's the thing about these cars, Lawrence, and I'm sure you know, and anybody else that knows anything about F1 cars, is they're so light. And with the horsepower behind it, it makes it really tough to drive because it's flying. So to be running without traction on is kind of suicidal because you have to put, it's a lot more effort. I mean, let's face it, driving this car with just the speed with traction on is still a challenge.
It's good fun.
It's good fun. But with traction off makes it 10 times, I believe 10 times worse, because you gotta put a lot more time, you gotta be a lot more careful, and like we're watching, it slides everywhere. You have to watch how you're putting the pedal down, and I just think that's a really rough move on his end.
It is. I mean, even with leaving it, I'm pretty sure you can get away with leaving it in 5th or 6th gear, and it will sort itself out. But I mean, it's still a dangerous game. He's got to do, I know it's only 20 odd laps, but I mean, that's 20 by, that's 300 chances of screwing up a throttle and exit and ending up at a wall.
Yeah, I mean, but that's the Butler way. He's always been that way. And I don't think we would ask him to be any other way, so as one of the only drivers I'd say he is the only driver with traction off this week. It's going to be interesting to see how he does. And then going back on the list here, Legend 54611 with a 140.5. He's been making a few of the races this season. He's from the UK as well. A younger kid, but doing what he can to be a part of the series. It's nice to see him. And then in 8th is PPS Proud, the 140.6. And Proud showing that he has what it takes to run up front all season long. Last week was probably one of his best chances 2 weeks ago with the Classic Top, racing at Sebring short with the Classic Street Muscle car. He was very, very confident going into that race. A couple cautions and pit strategies took effect as Shadow took an early pit on the first caution, Proud took his pit on the second, and then we never saw a caution again, and everybody was really excited to see that matchup between Shadow and Proud because we thought that Proud could be the one to stop the streak and knock off Team Vagisil, and it never happened because he had to start from the back of the pack. He took about a lap and a quarter, to get into second, but we never saw a caution again. And honestly, their lap times were very similar. It would have been really cool to see maybe another caution come out and see what they could have done, but nonetheless, he's been showing signs that he has a good opportunity to win, and I think he's very confident going into this week because we know, Lawrence, that Proud's one of those racers. You know, we talk about consistent drivers. I'd say Proud's probably the second, if not the third, quickest driver, or not quickest, but the most consistent driver in this series. What would you say about that?
I would probably agree with you.
I mean he stays out of trouble all the time.
Yeah, he always manages that. I mean, that's for sure. I think the only one I've seen him even get close to is Prague, coming out of turn 1 on the first lap. I mean, other than that, he does seem to always manage it.
I mean, he's one of those guys that he likes to get that early pit stop out of the way, especially if he's not up front to start the race. He wants to get out of the traffic. He likes to be by himself, and he likes to determine his own race. And that's one of the reasons why he's so consistent. You know, we talked about the most consistent driver being Cody Pennant, and that is guaranteed to be true. Cody's been showing that all season long. He's the most consistent driver. Proud, definitely up there, and I mean, he stays out of trouble. He runs consistent times. He never seems to really make any mistakes unless he really gets involved in the things. So I think this is a week that we might see Proud pull off a victory as all the drivers now have made their pit stops. So everybody's finally made their pit stop within the first 10 laps of this race. But I would think that we'll see another pit stop by all these drivers around lap 15, if not around lap 18, because these tires do wear out really quickly at this track. But going back down to the list as well, ninth fastest time this week was Lsem. We were just talking about Cody Pennant. Cody Pennant has had a very interesting season. You know, we go back to the first 3 weeks. He had a race through the B mains to get in, and he won a couple of them. He finished the top 2, I think, and the others, if not, he's been in so many situations this year, getting through the B mains. He actually, in the Prague race, he started way in the back of the pack. I believe he started back in 14th in that race and finished 5th or 6th. I believe it was 5th that he finished. And, you know, we didn't talk about him all that race. That was one of those races that, you know, there's a driver that's coming up through the field, and you don't really notice them until after the race is over. And it was funny because we didn't notice until about 5 laps ago that Cody was sitting there inside the top 8. And we're like, oh my, here he comes. And, you know, Medic...
He's on the move.
And, you know, Medic was one of those other drivers in that race as well, but, you know, he's raced through so many B mains. His last 2 races, he's made it into the A main through qualifying. And I've asked Cody Pennant, and I said, do you enjoy running through the B main to get to the A main, or would you rather always stay in the A? He said, honestly, I enjoy having to race through the B mains. He says, because it gives me more time to race at this track, gives me chances to race with the other guys, and you kind of understand how the track works with whatever car we're running. And he says it's very beneficial. And I said, well, do you always have that concern that, well, you might not make it? And he's like, yeah, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's still fun. And he's like, I would prefer coming up through the B main. He says, because you're going in the A main, you don't really get that refresher right away. You have to do the qualifying, then you get into the race. Well, qualifying, you're ghosted. So he's actually a guy that loves driving in the B main, where a lot of guys just say, I don't want to be in the B main. I would love to just stay in the A.
It's definitely a thing to watch. One thing I did notice, what's Lua Trans's quality time?
Trans was not one of the qualifiers. Him and Butler actually did not qualify this week. He is they came up through the B, and if you saw at the beginning of the race, they put Drago in front because Drago did qualify.
Yeah.
And so those two had to start in the back. So right now we're kind of getting our first glimpse as his fastest lap was a 140.4, I should say. That would actually put him in the A main if he would have qualified. He is fast.
Yeah, so that's what I was just about to mention. He's not doing too bad. I'm just watching him through that S-bend just right back there. That S-bend is the other key part. He's letting off. I mean, you can get through the 5th gear. If you come all the way off the throttle, you've lost far too much.
And you know, it's funny. I really would have liked to see everybody that was racing so far this season to try this week, at least just the qualifying. Because I would have loved to see all the qualifying times with everybody, because this car is so unique. It challenges so many different people, and some people it challenges them even more because, you know, we have some A-class drivers. A lot of our drivers are GT drivers, and we got other drivers as well. You know, you're talking about being up in the X-class. This is your home. It's just really exciting because, like, you look at these lap times that have qualified this week, and a lot of them are sitting there at the 140s, 141s, and that's really close range. Top three, close range. But I would have liked to see how that could have turned out. But, you know, it is what it is. But we definitely get to see a couple of drivers who didn't qualify.
That's definitely true. I'm just following that from that. Transit just put in another time of a 40 flat. I mean, he's starting to find time, starting to get a bit more braver with it, starting to think about how dumb this car can actually turn. And starting to believe.
Oh yeah, it's got so much grip. I mean, it's ridiculous. As fast as it is, it's got so much grip.
The faster it goes, the more downforce it creates, the better it turns.
When the tires start wearing, and that's when you really start noticing a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, I did a bit of a dumb practice myself the other day. I mean, I ran, it was like 10 odd laps, and it was up at like 60 or 70 odd percent wear, and it was still drivable, but you could just tell from about 45 it just dropped off. So, I mean, you can get a solid 9 to 10 laps of beasting the lap or so before you start got to think about, oh, I should really pit now. So with like a 21 lap race, 2-stop pit, this should be quite plain sailing. And again, a 39.8 from Trans.
He's just putting the times down, and I would say tomorrow he is one to watch for because he's definitely showing some speed and definitely showing some life in this car right now. But going back to the drivers, there is a new face this week that we have not seen yet in the Lsem Cup. On his debut tomorrow is PPS Turk Scorpio is now making his first appearance in the Lsem Cup, is one of the PPS drivers. He is a solo act, so we will see how he does this week, as he's at 141.4 in his qualifier, as this is not his strongest division, but he's excited to be here. He actually watched the last race at Sebring in the classic cars and thought this was a really cool series that he wanted to take part in. So it's nice to see a new face here. And then here's a good one, the Epic Racer, and 11th fastest with a 141.4. The Epic Racer, one of the more friendlier people in this series. I mean, everybody's friendly, but he's a really nice guy, and has been working really hard with his teammate Raptor, who's struggling to get in here tonight with some connection issues, as they both will be racing tomorrow's race. After him was O2 Medic. Now, we were talking about consistent drivers earlier. And I said Proud was probably either the second or third, and the reason why I said third was because Medic is one of the most consistent drivers in this series, and I'd say he's the second most consistent driver in this series. And why I say that is because as much as Medic is involved in a lot of action, I mean, there's so much you can say about Medic. He's a funny guy, good guy, loves to race, but you know, we saw in week 5. He changed his paint scheme up twice. He actually, on the back side of the car, he had the Cougar, like, on the back end of it, like a Ricky Bobby type car, and then he changed it to the American flag, which was, I said, you should have kept the Cougar. He said, well, I like the flag on the second day, so he always mixing it up a little bit. But, when we talk about Medic, we talk about a guy that's really consistent, stays out of trouble, but gets involved in a lot of battles. I mean, we look back at the week 2. It was probably his only lonely race of the season. He was very lonely throughout that race, and just like Cody Pennant, we did not pay attention a whole lot to him. That was the race that everyone pretty much picked the Viper, and then Mr. I Gotta Be Different Than Everybody, O2 Medic, decided to take the Audi TT in the race, and everybody's like, oh my gosh, why are you taking this car? And he made that car stick. I think he was as high as 6th in that race with that car, and he had to start way in the back of the pack.
just gonna jump in, Butler losing out to traction control for a turn, I want to say 7. Completely dropping it into the wall near enough. And he was catching Drogo as well. I mean, I was watching that. I mean, he was up about 7 or 8 seconds down, and he got it down to, I think it was 4 flat. Just lost a lot of time. Down by 3 corners almost. So, although it's not a lot of time in this car, it's, you know, it's a lot of distance to make up. Trans 39.6 still pushing it. Butler jumping in for the second final pit. 2 questions actually. Is this a simulation race?
This is not a simulation race, it's a tires and fuel race.
Not. Yep, cool. And secondly, what sort of laps are we looking at for tomorrow's race?
That's a mystery that we will reveal tomorrow. Because we do not ever, we never tell the drivers ahead of time what laps are being run. Sometimes we do. But
I'm going to put a personal thing out there. I'm going to hope for like 60 laps. It's at least 35.
More 35.
To see 30. Really?
We're looking at about 40 to 60 lap range, somewhere in there. But we ain't gonna go.
Okay, that's a good worthwhile time. That's a lot of time for things to happen, people to cry, people to...
We will see what happens, and this is, you know, this is not an easy division. We all know that. Oh, a lot of things can happen.
I think it's the dip that's been catching a lot of people. These cars, it's hard to get zero. This dip is like 600-700. It's ridiculous coming out of the car. Even like 160 mile an hour, you stand on the throttle and turn, it grips even more. Disgusting.
And right now, I pull up the race map here, and Trans is only a few turns away from Butler, and I can only imagine the time that he's catching Butler. Could we see someone get lapped here in this race? That's the question.
I don't think Trans has still got a pit, and Butler already has. So, I mean, you still got to drop 35 odd seconds out of Trans's lap at the minute. So, I think he should be alright. We'll hopefully see Butler getting back on it. I mean, he's got 6 laps, not a lot of time, but things can happen.
Oh, of course. 1 second. Right now, I'm trying to make sure things are working well on the broadcast side of things. Being a weak app, you know, things happen. But anyways, back to the races. We have 5 laps to go here in the Lsem Cup main week number 6, and I don't know what we have coming up next week, and that's really funny because I checked the schedule the other day. A lot of things going on here at Mayhem's Endurance Association, MEA, as we like to abbreviate. If you aren't aware, the GT Championship Series is out for sign-ups, as well as the car show that we have going on next month. Sign-ups are going on for that as well. Will be next month, but it goes on the 29th to sign up. So far, we have 4 people, but hopefully get the word around. The GT Championship Series is a stock series, so there will be no tuning in that series, but you can pick any car you want every week. And basically, it comes down to you as the driver to figure out, well, what car fits me best. And a lot of people obviously are going to pick the best car for that track, but sometimes it's not always the best car for everybody else. And so far, we have about 17 drivers that have signed up for that series, so that's very exciting to see. Hopefully,
just following on from you, Finn, next week, it's Lime Rock with track toys.
Lime Rock with some track toys. Oh boy.
That's class 750. So, I mean, you've eliminated the Atom, the KG Mini at least. So, I mean, that leaves what? I'm gonna guess the K-Trum, the Mono.
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head.
The Donkavore is in the track toys as well.
And Drago getting loose off the turn. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, did he? No, that's fine. I think it's the Donkavore, the Mono. I think the 340R Lotus could be in track toys as well. So,
everyone's probably going to complain about that week, but
yeah,
it's a fun week. Hey, it's what it is. I mean, you get what you work with the cards that are dealt, and the point of the series is never supposed to cater to the drivers, never supposed to cater to the track and the car division. It was about what was out in front of you, what was given to you, and how you can handle that, because this is about skill. This whole series is about skill. What can you do with what you got? And I think a lot of people have handled it very well. I mean, let's go to Maple Valley, week 4. We were racing the Forza Group Rally Series, and that was one of the most fun races of the season. Even though, as look, and there's a driver, and I have to make it out here. Well, hello, Mad Bomber. We're glad to see you. I know we've been trying to get you involved in the series this season. A lot of things going on with Bomber. I believe he joined a new race too, if I'm not mistaken, Bomber. But he said the 340R is a track day toy. Yes, and Sloth Reflex is also with us. Nice to see him as well. If you guys are just tuning into the B main race, 7 cars were on the dock for this, but only 4 has arrived. Raptor actually did not get connected, so he dropped out as well. But we got the 3 cars, we ran the race. Tomorrow's 16-car field is set already. We're just letting the guys drive it out. And I want to ask you, Lawrence, and as Bomber's letting us know, he's been working a lot, right? And so hopefully we can see some Mad Bomber back in the series again, as he did qualify in week 2 for Prague, but was not able to make the race. So we'd love to see Bomber back. And yes, he has joined UNR, and I saw that not too long ago. Congratulations on your new joining, Bomber. Hopefully we'll see you in the season some more throughout the season. So we'll get in touch with you, and hopefully we'll see you back on the track, get you some races. But going back to what I was saying there, Lawrence, tomorrow's race is going to be really exciting, especially we get the whole field there tomorrow. I think top 4 makes the main slot, top 4. We just didn't have the full field tonight, so we still ran it without, knowing that all these guys made it. But going back to what I was saying, Lawrence, what do you expect into tomorrow's race? What worries you? What concerns you? What thrills you? Tell us what you expect of it.
Okay, we'll go through that. So, let's say quality goes well. For me, it's a personal thing. And you flip the field, because you seem to like doing that. It's like fun trying to get through. It's going to be hard getting that point where you know you can outbrake somebody, outroll somebody, get that line down. Because, I mean, these cars only really have 2 or 3 lines. And when you're going, 180, 190, 1 corner is like 2 seconds long. It's nothing. It doesn't exist. So trying to make sure you can go side by side appreciates either the speed difference or the track awareness, the car with. It's going to be hard to judge. But thrill of the week is definitely going to be getting through the pack. Or even, let's say, the start sucks and you then got to catch everybody up. No. But yeah, just quickly jumping back to it, I mean, Butler is starting to actually seriously take a lot of time out of Drago. I mean, he was taking a couple of tenths out of him, but he's now, last lap he took a second, and the lap before that he took 7 tenths, so And that was a 43.9 from Drago then. I think this is going to be a low 42 from Butler. Oh no, 41.4. There you go. That was 2.5 seconds. Like, he's
hard charging right now.
He's trying. I'm just hoping he doesn't light his tires up too much that he kills them, because he pitted first out of these three for the second pit stop.
Well, I'm going to ask you here. Out of the whole field that you get to see tomorrow, I know you're the top qualifier, and, there's a lot on the line tomorrow, not just a streak, but, a chance to win here at Spa. Who do you see as the sleeper of tomorrow's race? And I'll name them off for you right now. So we got yourself, you got Zombie, Miss Bunny Boom, we got Drago, who's here tonight with us, Sloth Reflex, Legend, O2 Medic, HCR Colonel, SSR Bombers, the Epic Racer, Raptor 99, PPS Proud, PPS Turk, Scorpio, LCM the Butler, LCM Cody Pendant, SSR, I'm sorry he is not with us, and I should say to round it off is LCM Blue Brand.
I mean, to be quite honest, I was amazed. I knew somebody would get close, if not beat the times I was putting in. I honestly didn't think it was going to be Zombie. Like, Zombie called me out, again. The same as the P1 race. He's closer than I thought he was, and it's, kind of nerve-wracking. If you both put in, your best laps or whatnot, he's only 4 temps down on me. I mean, in these cars, that's nothing. It really doesn't exist. But, I mean, at the minute, it's going to have to be Trans. I mean, he's obviously not had as much practice or whatnot. I mean, he's finding his stride still. And he's putting in, high 39s, which is going to make the middle of A-class lobby feel a bit...
Right now,
throw somebody else
right now, with that time alone, that is the fast. If it was qualifying, that was the 5th quickest time out of the entire field. So he is somebody to definitely watch for with 1 lap to go here at Spa. I'm excited to see that.
Highlighting it again. Drago and Butler taking something down the second there. He's on a mission.
Right now,
I kind of want him to pull it off. I don't know if he's going to get that.
Right now I'm running trans, but I have the map, so I'm watching what those two are doing right now. I have noticed that gap is shrunk, so it can happen. Drago has shown, but the thing is again, we go back to not running traction. He's not running it, so his mistakes are showing, because I think if he was running traction, he might be in front of Drago, maybe on it. And I'm not taking up away from Drago. Drago's a great driver. Won the race, but I really feel with Butler traction showing off, I think that's the reason why he's so far behind, because otherwise I think he'd be, like he said, he'd be either right up on him or behind him, or in front of him, I should say.
Exactly.
Trans goes off the track a little bit there.
Just eliminating that one big mess up in section 1. I mean, that would put him right on the back of him anyway. Anything else, and there's for 1.7 seconds. I just think it's good. But,
I think Drago knows he's coming. I think Drago's trying to do everything he can. He's going to hop onto them as soon as Trans crosses the line, because Trans has put on, she's showing that he's someone to watch for. And, it's funny. He's definitely got pace. He's got consistency right now. I've been watching him a good portion of this race here. If he can run like this tomorrow, I would say he's got a top 3 car, if not a top 2 car, or a chance to win it. But again, this is anybody's race. This is anybody's race. It does not matter where you start in this race. To me personally, it does not matter where you start in this race, because of the car that is running this week. And that is a win by LCM Blue Trans, and we'll pull him in here as well. So see if I can get him on in here.
Just following these closing stages, I mean, it started at a 9-second difference, and I think it's down to probably 1.5, 2 seconds, but it's just not going to be enough. But it's unfortunate. I mean, a couple of mistakes, but you can't please everybody. But anyway, Trans, welcome.
Welcome, fans. Welcome, fans. We are in the middle of our our broadcast section here is Drago now. Almost got him. Almost got him. Drago is now across the line, so got him. Snoochie showed up late. He's sitting in the lobby waiting. He will not have answered tomorrow. Alright, first and foremost, we're gonna do some quick, these are gonna be really quick. And Butler's actually, mixering it. Anyways, we're gonna do some quick interviews here, and then I gotta talk to Trans right after this is done, and then we'll get on to tomorrow. So anyways, if you're just tuning in with us, Lsem Blue Trans ran away in the B main here in a depleted field of cars. But regardless, it's still a victory. Make sure you guys' audio is on so the chat hears you out. But congratulations, Trans, on the win. I know that it wasn't really much of a field to work with. I know you had to chase down Drago a little bit there. Drago gave you a little bit of difficulties throughout the beginning of that race, but once you got out front, it seemed like you were pretty smooth sailing, and we were talking about it. You actually, if you would have qualified with that time, you would have been the 5th. Quality field.
Damn, okay. Makes me wish I qualified, but this car is really hard because they're so twitchy to handle, and especially when you're following people, especially like braking, it's really hard to react behind people. So in A main, I think it's gonna be a tough time. It's gonna be a tough field staying with everyone.
And like you said, we were talking about that as well, and Lawrence put an exclamation point on it. What makes it so challenging, I'm sure you'll reassure us here in a minute, is the fact that when you know you can outbrake somebody, but you have to guess when they're braking, that's the difficult part. And you showed that when you're trying to pass Drago. And are we on point with that? Because I think he's right. I think sometimes you know you can outbrake somebody, and being behind somebody, like you said, you got to be very careful.
Oh yeah. Especially with ABS off, you can kind of manipulate it, so you can kind of think that you can have more brake than someone else. But then these cars are so slow at low grip on these low speed corners, so coming out's really difficult. Especially because they're so twitchy and you're side by side. You're kind of gonna create contact, so you kind of have to really make sure when you pass, it's definitive.
And it's probably even harder because you have to run that 8 gears. You got 8 gears instead of 6, like normal GT cars, and sometimes 4. But how much more difficult is the gearing compared to like the GT cars that you're used to running?
Oh, you gotta leave in a lot higher gear than you think, because I'm actually running traction on in this. I always run it off. But you can leave it in those higher gears, and it's still, 3rd gear. It's the traction light's still going, so I'll just kind of take that as it is, I guess.
I'm going to give you a hint there, but don't go below 4th.
Yeah, but the only thing I use 3rd in is when I come out of that first U-turn.
First U-turn? Yeah, honestly.
That first one, right? There.
You'll be amazed.
Okay.
Leave it in 4th.
Okay.
And so congratulations, Trans. I'll talk to you briefly right after this is done. Drago, make sure your audio is on. Click on the party and click on audio included so you know what to do. Because you're next, but I'm going to actually go to Butler real quick so you can do that real quick. Butler, welcome. You are the only one in this race this week that is running with traction off. Trans was just talking about it. He was normally he runs with traction off. You're running, or on, I should say, or off. Yes, off. You're running with it off, but everybody else is running with it on. Can you explain to us why you're running it with it off, and is that just because that's the Butler way?
Well, first off, I'd like to say that these guys did a pretty good job racing, but in regards to the whole traction control thing, I need to stop saying as well. My thoughts on the issue are traction control tends to bog me down a lot, and I do normally run stability management on these cars. I just didn't think to turn it on this morning. So you will be seeing me run some kind of driver assist tomorrow. It won't be traction control because stability management kind of helps the car but stops it from bogging down. So that's kind of the middle ground between the driving without a traction control system, having full control of the car, driving with a traction control system, and potentially bogging will be running the stability management system. It will also be an interesting race for me tomorrow night, considering
It's a 2 a.m.
it
race.
will be at 2 a.m. in the morning for me. Yep. So I'm gonna get up at 1 a.m., have a nice cup of joe,
And for people
best to stay
and I
safe.
believe that's 11 a.m. for you, Trans. It's a 2 p.m. race Eastern time. Is that 11 or 12 for you?
That'll be 11 for me.
Be 11 for him, so it's an early morning for him as well, but not as early as you, Butler. And Drago, congratulations, Butler. I know that it wasn't much of a race throughout the race, but you were catching up to Drago there at the end, so could be some interesting racing. But Drago, congratulations with the second place finish. You gave Trans a little bit of run for his money, trying to make him work around you, but tell us how the car felt and how your race went. Alright, well, congratulations on the second place finish. So anyways, other than that, guys, I would like to say this, though. I know there's only 3 of you racing tonight, but this is the first week that we actually got to start the race on time, pretty much on time, and had no real issues. And so that's big. Hopefully we can do that tomorrow, and I'm sure it's not going to work out that way tomorrow, but we've been very fortunate with the patience of most of the drivers this season, and hopefully that continues as well. But Lawrence, I'd like to say thank you for being here with me tonight. I know it wasn't much, it wasn't a big group of drivers, but you know, it was a B-main. You got to run, and I'm pretty sure these guys are happy to at least do some racing because I'm sure that will be beneficial going to tomorrow's race. But any last words for you, Lawrence?
Can we do a practice run? It's looking it's looking good. I mean,
well, you guys can do that. I'm going to pull Trans on the side here after this is done, and maybe after that you guys can run or something. But thanks everybody for being here tonight, everybody that's watching, and be here tomorrow as it's US 2 p.m. Eastern time and 7 p.m. UK time, and if you're in Australia, it's a 2 a.m. time. So, from the drivers to the broadcast booth, this is SSR Mayhem, Week 6 of the Lsem Cup's B-main, as Lsem Blue Trans has won this event and will be first in the back, or actually he is not in the back row because tomorrow is qualifying for the race. Thank you all and have a great night, and come